Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to more Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Alright, so now we're gonna start the, Yeah, so 1991, that's a year after I was born. I was born in 1990, for those of you who don't know. I was born in 1990. I'm a 90. I was,
You've managed to survive longer than I expected. But you haven't the slightest
idea. The one thing I'm really
looking
looking forward to is really seeing Bianca's. I really hope they don't give her the bat. Oh my gosh.
Whatever eggs you found, and
I don't even want to talk about the bad animation. Oh my gosh, that was so dreadful.
Good, you know.
You have no idea how bad that animation looks. You have no idea how bad that looks. You don't. Trust me. When I say you don't, that animation was awful. Like, it is a crime how bad the animation was for that game. Oh my goodness gracious me. Like, there are bad decisions, and then there are really bad decisions. What I want to know is whose bright idea was it to frickin' do that? I mean, Traveler's Tales is a reputable developer too. Like, what the hell? And they completely. I have that game. I'm not even playing that game. I played that game for 10 minutes just to play it. I am never playing it again. No. Do not even ask. I will only play that if I literally have nothing left and I want to torture myself. I'm not kidding. I will never play that ever again, and I'm not kidding you. Like, you think I'm joking? No, I'm not joking. Go pick up a copy, go play it for yourself, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I thought Wrath of Cortex was bad. And both the Titans games were pretty bad, too. Like, I can't even talk about, oh my gosh. I was so hyped for Crash of the Titans 2. It was a Crash Bandicoot game. I love Twinsanity. And then I got my hands on that game like, oh no, what have I done? What did I do? That was a mistake. Like that was a mistake. Why? I think it's one of those things, your decisions you just go on to really regret. Like, it's just one of those decisions you really go on to regret. It's like one of those things you look at it, you're just looking around, it's like, why? Oh, I like these things too. The egg thieves, the na-na-na-na-na. If I ever dressed up for Halloween again, I would definitely try and dress up as one of those. That'd be cool. How would you make an egg like that, though? Like, how would you do that? I can't. There are so many things with the trilogy I just can't wait for. And I'm really only doing this out of hype for the trilogy. That's why I went back and did Spyro the Dragon 2. Really only hype for the... Yeah, so, So, like I said, I'm really excited to see how Bianca's personality and how things go with that. Because that's going to be the fun part. Is really seeing some of the personality in this game. Because there was a lot of it. Like, and I think a lot of kids today really need to see it. And I think the cool thing is, they're remaking the games, but we're also going to get to introduce a new generation of fans to Spyro, which is good.
Hi, Spyro.
I think if they ever do, they should consider redoing Enter the Dragonfly. They really should. And that game definitely deserves consideration for a remake, and to be made right. It was so atrocious. Like, the experience was so forgettable. Like I said, I played it for 10 minutes. I played it for 10 minutes. I don't want to ever play it again. I never want to play that game again. Like, I literally played it, like I said, I played it for 10 minutes. It was awful. I never want to touch that game ever again. That game is an atrocity. Like, the game is just so bad. I don't even have, like, words to describe it. I don't, like, want this whole thing to be a rant here, but I gotta get this off my chest, bruh. Like, what the hell? What the hell were you thinking? Like, you look at that game and just like, why? Like, why? What made you think that that game was a good decision? No, but there was a good idea to try to make the game, but why did you let it get so bad? That's the whole thing. There's nothing redeeming about the game. Absolutely nothing. Like, I can't really think of anything that makes the game redeeming. The animation, like, I'm pretty sure people have heard me rag on the animation for Coco at Crash the Titans. And I still hold to this day that Cortex was the only person who got an improvement on their redesign. Everybody else's redesigns looked terrible. And I mean terrible. Everyone else's redesign looks awful. Like legit trash. Like, I don't even know where to even how to even look at that. You look at that and just like, ugh. You just want to rip your eyes out. Like Coco's redesign for that game was easily one of the worst that's ever existed. Coco's redesign for that game was one of the worst redesigns that's ever existed. Ever. It's not even close. Aha! There's my missing two, by the way. Okay, so we've got the level done. Yeah, so we've got that.
Ah, my good friend Spyro.
Yeah, so yeah, he's the only. The Cortex's redesign is the only one that looks significantly better.
But I'm willing to release
like
him
the
into
only
your custody,
ones.
provided you pay his outstanding fines.
So something yeah.
What a sucker.
Yeah, so everyone else's redesign just looks dreadful.
Spyro, than you have ever
you
done
just want to rip your eyes out.
So forth, etc. You get the idea.
Yeah, you just want to rip your eyes out because of how terrible it looks. It's just bad. Like, who allowed these redesigns? Like, some of the like I said, Cortex's redesign looks really cool. He's the exception, not the rule.
You'll have to find your commanding
He is the
officer for that.
exception.
Hey, what are those
Cortex
things?
got a
These
good
are the latest
redesign.
military hardware.
I won't argue that
rocket
one.
launchers,
Cortex's
state-of-the-art.
redesign looks
So why
awesome.
didn't you use them to escape?
Nina's is, I'd had to say,
Because I have limited ammo,
slightly.
and I wanted to conserve
Only
it.
in the fact that she
All
has
this.
more of a personality. She's kind of like a sniveling brat
Hey,
type
where'd
of
you come
personality,
from?
but still,
I thought dragons had all
a
been dead for
personality in
1,000
its own
years or
right.
something. Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and
But
quiet
still,
you want,
a
you can
personality
take
in
care of
its
my
own
homework
right.
for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
But yeah, like I said, a personality in its own right. It doesn't take away from the fact that it's still terrible. Like the designs were just, they completely botched Tiny's. There's no other way to say it. There's no other way to say it. There's really no other way to say it. They botched that one. Tiny was fine as is. There was no reason to change Tiny's design. Like, Tiny's design was fine as it was. Like, you didn't need to change his. And you completely ruined it, too. You completely botched his redesign. His design looked awful. Like, Tiny's got a major downgrade. Yeah, Tiny's redesign looks terrible. I'm sorry. There's really no other way to say it. Tiny's redesign looks awful. Like, straight trash. Like I said, I don't even know how to describe Tiny's redesign other than awful. Like, his redesign is just straight trash. Like, the whole redesign just got botched.
We would be... Oh, the emergency is
Like, the redesign was just awful. Okay, we're gonna show you why we can't go here, because we need the Yeti Bentley. Yeah, so as I said before. I got a little time. I might toy around with some. Maybe I could toy around some cheats? Because there are cheats in this game. Not that I need them, I might show them off. Yeah, that's, there's the 99 cheat, okay. Yeah, so that's, so that's, and that's, yeah, so there's that. Okay, I might do the color-coded cheats another time, because those are some cool ones to show off. There are a bunch of cool cheats to just show off in this game, but, damn, I'm running this video close to what I want to do. Yeah, so, you know what, we're just gonna probably drop it here. It's because with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time on more Spyro Year of the Dragon.